Ancestral movement. Primal flows for modern mobility and pain relief. Before we begin, quick note. This video is for general education, not medical advice. If you have severe pain, recent surgery, dizziness, or a condition your doctor is treating, move gently and check in with a professional. Your body is the boss. Pain is a stop sign. Now, let's talk about something your body remembers. Long before gyms, machines, and sitting all day, human beings moved in a way that was natural, constant, and practical. We squatted to rest. We hinged to lift. We crawled to get low and stable. We rotated, reached, carried, and got up and down from the ground. That's what I mean by ancestral movement, not as a trend, but as a return to human design. And here's the modern truth. A lot of pain people feel today isn't because the body is broken. It's because the body is underused in the ways it was built to move. Joints get stiff when they stop exploring full ranges. Hips tighten when they don't open. Backs ache when the hips stop doing their share. Knees complain when the ankles and hips stop cooperating. So what we're going to do today is a simple set of primal flows. Gentle, repeatable movement patterns that rebuild mobility and reduce everyday aches by improving how your joints and muscles work together. No fancy equipment, no aggressive stretching, no push-through pain. Just controlled movement that teaches your nervous system, this is safe, this is strong, this is mine. Let's begin with the two patterns that protect the most people from the most pain. The squat and the hip hinge. These are the foundation of staying capable. Standing up, sitting down, lifting a bag, picking something off the floor, stepping up a curb, getting out of a chair. And when these patterns are done well, they make your whole body feel younger, not because you're chasing youth, but because you're restoring function. Part 1. Your safety rules and why they matter. Here are your rules for today. Rule 1. Work at a level where you can breathe calmly. If you're holding your breath and bracing like you're in a wrestling match, it's too much. Rule 2. Move slow enough to feel your body. Speed hides problems. Slow movement reveals and repairs them. Rule 3. Stay out of sharp pain. Mild stretching sensation is fine. Mild effort is fine. Sharp pain is not. And Rule 4. Use supports proudly. A chair, wall, countertop, or couch isn't cheating. It's smart training. Okay. Now, we start the engine. Part 2. The primal warm-up. Wake the joints. Stand tall and imagine someone gently lifting the top of your head up. Take a slow breath in through your nose and a longer breath out. Now roll your shoulders back once and let them relax down. Turn your head gently left, then right, like you're saying, I'm here. Now soften your knees a little. Not a squat, just soft. Shift your weight slowly onto your left foot, then onto your right foot. You're teaching your nervous system balance, and balance is brain and body protection. Now place your hands on your ribs and feel your breath. Slow inhale, longer exhale. That longer exhale tells the body, we're safe. And when the body feels safe, mobility returns faster. Part 3. The hip hinge, the back saver. The hip hinge is how you pick something up without turning your lower back into the hero. Most people bend like a paperclip, rounding the spine and hoping for the best. The hinge teaches you to fold at the hips like a door on a hinge. Here's how. Stand tall, feet about hip width. Put your hands on the front of your hips, right where the crease forms when you sit. Now, keep your chest proud, not exaggerated, just open. Push your hips back slowly, like you're trying to tap a wall behind you with your butt. Your knees bend a little. Your back stays long. Your head stays in line with your spine. Then press the floor away and stand back up. Do that again slowly. Hips back, long spine, soft knees. Stand. If you feel it mostly in your lower back, reduce the range and push the hips back more. If you feel hamstrings and glutes waking up, you're doing it right. This is one of the most protective movements you can learn for pain relief because it takes load off the lower back and teaches the hips to do their job. Now imagine this. Every time you hinge well, you are rehearsing a pain-free future version of picking something up. That's real-life strength. Part 4. The supported squat, the knee-friendly rest position. Now we go to the squat. The squat is not just exercise. It's an ancestral resting position. But modern bodies often lost it. Not because it's bad, but because we stopped doing it. So we rebuild it safely. Stand in front of a sturdy chair or counter you can hold. Feet a little wider than hips, if that feels better. Toes slightly turned out. Hold your support lightly. Now sit your hips back and down slowly, like you're going to touch the chair with your butt, even if you don't sit. Keep your heels down as best you can. Keep your chest open. Knees track in the same direction as your toes. Then stand back up. Again, down slow, up smooth. If your knees don't love deep range, stay higher. If your ankles feel tight, widen your stance slightly. This is not about depth. It's about control, alignment, and confidence. And here's the secret. The squat is a conversation between ankles, knees, hips, and spine. When one area is stiff, the others overwork. So today, we're not forcing, we're reintroducing. Part 5, Primal Flow. Number 1, Hinge-to-squat, the daily life reset. Now we turn this into a gentle flow. You'll hinge, then squat, then stand. Start standing tall. First, hip hinge back and return to stand. Second, supported squat down and return to stand. Alternate. Hinge. Stand. Squat. Stand. Hinge. Stand. Squat. Stand. This simple alternation restores movement options. Your body becomes less locked into one stiff strategy, and movement options are what reduce pain, because the body hurts most when it has only one way to do things. Part 6. The ground pattern. Get low without fear. Now we add something primal that matters for longevity. Being able to get down and back up, not because you plan to live on the floor, but because life happens, and capability is confidence. If you're comfortable, stand near a couch or sturdy chair. Here's the pattern. Touch down, touch up. You're going to step one foot back into a gentle split stance. Hold support. Lower your back knee toward the floor, only as far as comfortable. It can be a tiny bend, then come back up. Switch sides. This is not about lunging. It's about teaching the legs to support you in different angles. If this is too much, keep it smaller. Even a tiny knee bend in split stance is enough. This pattern protects hips and knees because it strengthens stability around the joints. Part 7. Primal Flow. 2. Low reach and return. Hips plus spine love. Now we add reach because the body is designed to reach. Stand tall, hinge slightly back. Then reach your arms forward like you're reaching for a doorknob. Return. Now squat slightly down, reach forward, return. You're teaching your spine to stay long while your hips move. That's the magic combo. Hips mobile, spine stable. Part 8. Crawling without crawling. The wall crawl. Option. Crawling is one of the most primal patterns we have. It connects shoulders, core, hips, and coordination. But you don't have to get on the floor to get the benefits. Stand facing a wall, arms extended, hands on the wall. Step your feet back slightly so your body is at a gentle angle. Now slowly walk, one hand up a little, then the other. Then walk them back down. You'll feel shoulders, upper back, and core engage, gently. This helps posture, shoulder comfort, and stability, which reduces strain that travels into the neck and upper back. If you want a bigger challenge, hold the wall position and lift one foot for a second. Then switch. That's balance and core integration without drama. Part 9. Rotation, the spine's natural motion. The spine loves gentle rotation. Modern life gives us forward-only posture, screens, driving, sitting, and rotation gets rusty. Stand tall. Cross your arms over your chest. Turn your torso slightly to the left. Keep hips mostly facing forward. Return to center. Turn to the right. Return. Now add breath. Inhale, center. Exhale as you rotate. Slow, calm rotation. This is not twisting hard. This is reintroducing freedom. If you feel stiff, keep it tiny. Your nervous system will allow more range over time. Rotation is also a huge pain reliever because it restores movement that's often stolen by stress and sitting. Part 10. The ankle and foot ritual, the hidden key. If your feet are stiff, your knees pay. If your ankles are stiff, your hips and back pay. So here's a primal micro-ritual. Stand holding support. Lift your heels slowly, then lower. Now lift your toes slowly, then lower. Now roll through your foot gently, feeling the weight shift. This wakes up the feet, your foundation. A better foundation means less compensation up the chain. Part 11. The full primal flow. Gentle sequence. Now we put it all together into one smooth flow. You don't have to be perfect, just be present. Here's the sequence. Stand tall. Hip hinge back. Return. Supported squat down. Return. Split stance lower slightly. Return. Switch sides. Wall crawl up and down. Gentle rotation left and right. Heels up and down. Toes up and down. Now repeat that flow once more. Slower. Hinge. Return. Squat. Return. Split. Stance. Return. Switch. Wall crawl. Rotate. Feet. This is primal flow, not performance. Practice. And practice is what changes pain, because the body adapts to what it repeats. Part 12. Why this helps pain without fixing. Let's talk. Honestly, most people want a magic stretch or one miracle exercise, but the body doesn't work like that. Pain often comes from poor distribution of effort. One joint gets overloaded because another joint got lazy or stiff. Primal movement restores distribution. The hips start carrying again. The ankles start contributing again. The shoulders stop bracing. The spine stops overworking. And the nervous system starts to trust movement again. That trust is everything, because many people aren't truly limited by age. They're limited by fear of pain and stiffness. When you move gently and consistently, you teach your brain, I can do this. And that creates a positive loop. More confidence leads to more movement. More movement leads to more comfort. More comfort leads to more freedom. Part 13. A simple weekly way to use. If you want this to actually work, keep it simple. Do this flow 3 to 5 days per week. Not long, not intense. Even 10 minutes can change your body. And here's the traditional truth. Your body loves routine. Old school people didn't work out. They moved as part of life. So bring it back as a ritual, like brushing your teeth for your joints. Part 14. Closing. The real goal. The goal isn't to become an athlete. The goal is to remain capable, to move without fear, to get up and down, to carry your groceries, to climb stairs, to keep your independence. That's real wealth. And these primal flows are a way of saying to your body, I remember you. I trust you. Let's rebuild. If you want a follow-along version of this with on-screen cues, comment flow, and I'll turn it into a guided session for beginners and for 60+. Subscribe and share for ReInspired, and keep moving the way humans were made to move.
I hope this video brought you value and re-inspired you. If so, please subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. And if anybody you know could use a little re-inspiration, please send it to them. Thank you so much for watching.